Hello, this is Nia with the Rainbow Cauldron, and this is your weekly general reading for October 12th through the 18th, 2012, or 2014. I don't know why I was going to say 2012. Anyway, so the first card that I put down will be from the Celtic Tree Oracle deck and will represent the general theme or feeling throughout the week, something to think about. And the three cards that I'm going to put down below, actually, I want to show the deck for that. Where did I just put that deck? I actually don't know where I just put that. Oh, here it is. All right, so I actually wanted to show this, but I forgot about it. Um, So this is my I'm using the Ghosts and Spirits deck again this week for the tarot part of this. Um, and I had a box for the deck, but my 2-year-old got a hold of the box and ripped the top off. So the box kind of became pointless. And so I had to quickly come up with some sort of baggie hold the um, to hold the deck. And so I created this, and here we go. And I kind of did it to go with the feel of the deck. This it's a Ghosts and Spirits deck, so it's kind of dark, and there's a lot of death involved in the cards, um, and there's a lot of like blues and grays and um, those colors. So I kind of went with a silver background with this blue, and I had this leftover like this sample fabric here that had the same colors, so I put that as the lining. But yeah, so here's my new Ghosts and Spirits tarot bag. And there we go. Embroidered that skull lady on there. Anyway, so the three cards that go down here will be from the Ghosts and Spirits tarot deck, and will they'll represent the general flow of energy this week. They don't necessarily represent specific days, or not like Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, nothing like that, but kind of the general feel, the flow. Um, the energies might go back and forth, but yeah. Anyway, so the first card is Elder. Ruish. I think that's how it's pronounced. Ruish. Anyway, all right. So Elder, and Elder is, it's the tree of regeneration, and Elder regrows damaged branches pretty quickly and easily, and it'll root and grow rapidly from any part of the tree. So it's a very regenerative energy, and it represents the end and the beginning. Um, it's basically like the death card of the Ogham, um, casting out the old and making way for the renewal and the creativity of the new. So that's the general feel that we're getting this week. Some endings going on, but endings that are planting seeds for new beginnings. All right. And I like seeing elder too because I got myself a batch of elderberries recently to make some syrups and stuff. So elder's kind of been on my mind, so it's kind of cool to see elder. And I am messing with the lighting just a little bit because it's a little dark in here and not quite getting the right color. There we go. It's a little better. There we go. All right. All right. So the three cards for this week, we have the Eight of Swords, Death, which is funny. We got Death here, and and I forgot to mention this. The other thing that kind of that really resonates with the fact that this is basically the Death card in Ogham is that this is the 13th card, and Death is the 13th card. So it's kind of interesting, and it's interesting that they both have that same sort of meaning. So there we go. We're seeing Death again. So we're going to see a lot of endings this week, but endings that have um, a chance for renewal and rebirth. And finally, we have the star. So there we go. And I'm gonna go straight into this. This here feels, you know, I've got a pretty good understanding of what's going on here, and the it when some people usually see these two cards together, or swords in general, and then death, it it can come off as something that's really negative, because swords, the whole suit of swords is just kind of there. It has a lot to do with challenges and obstacles and things like that. And the Eight of Swords um, always gave me the feeling of being um, trapped in a situation. Usually they're blindfolded. In this one, it doesn't look like the ghostly figure here is blindfolded, but the figure is a corpse, I think. This is a very dark deck. Um, and actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't think does this being have eyes, or is that like devoid of eyes? I can't quite tell. That might be indicating that, that might be showing the blindfold. But anyway, so it's feeling trapped without seeing a way out. And having that next to the death card, to me, is something that's positive, because I see the death as something that's ending. So this situation is ending, and it's very much making way for freedom of freedom. That's really what I see with the star here. Is such a happy, even in this deck where this deck is so dark and um, kind of scary and with a lot of dark imagery. This card is very lively and pretty and flowy, and it kind of makes me think of some of those prettier decks, the lighter decks, like the Shadowscape deck, which I may use next week. But now that it's just popped in my head. But yeah, so this, in a really dark deck like this, here's something that's is just a ray of sunshine, a really bright and happy. And I love how, the contrast between this one, where the being is very much trapped, not moving, stuck in the one spot, not going anywhere, and that ends, and they are totally free. Like, look at oh, it got dark in here, but look at the difference between this guy is very much stuck in this position, and these people are just completely free and flying, and um, just, yeah, feeling, it's a total, feeling stuck and then feeling free. And so that's the feeling that I'm getting this week. There's something that's blocking our way, something that's keeping us from being free, but that energy is ending, and there's some seeds being planted, and we're making our way to the freedom that we desire. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.